Welcome to the Get Fit Guys, quick and dirty tips to get moving and shape up. My name is Brock Armstrong, and I'm the Get Fit Guy. A listener named Duncan wrote to me the other day looking for some pec building advice. This is what he said. After 15 months of working out at home due to the COVID-19 pandemic, I finally feel like I have a handle on it. But the one thing that still eludes me is how to do a good chest workout without a weight bench. I looked into buying one, but they are way too expensive. I have resistance bands and dumbbells. Is there a way to use those effectively without a bench? Now, okay, I know exactly where Duncan is coming from. I too have dumbbells, resistance bands, yoga balls, and foam rollers galore, but no weight bench. And with a decent one selling for about $200 and a used bench not being all that much cheaper, I am really quite reticent to buy one. They also take up a lot of space and they aren't particularly attractive. So, what is a chest-focused fitness fiend to do? Well, let's look at it this way. When you walk into a well-stocked gym, there are usually a number of different ways to get a good chest workout. There may be a chest press machine, a fly machine, a squat rack with a barbell and a bench underneath it, a few benches, all lined up neatly along a wide array of different weight dumbbells. And then to top it off, the benches also come in a variety of sizes and angles. Along with the requisite flat benches, there are incline benches, decline benches, adjustable benches, ones with slots for your legs to lock into, and even ones with fancy adjustable headrests. When that is what you're used to, it can seem kinda hopeless to get a decent chest workout at home, laying on your linoleum floor, hoisting that hand-me-down dumbbell. But I am here to tell you that it is far from hopeless. In fact, can be kind of ideal. I mean, let's face it, most of us are pretty bored of those regular old chest workouts anyway, so why not mix it up? Your muscles and your brain will thank you. Now, as I wrote in my episode called Want a Bigger Chest, although the chest is made up of one single mass of muscle that's broken down into major and minor, we are actually best off training it like it's actually three parts, the upper, middle, and lower portions of the chest. Now, the reason for this is that each region is stimulated best by changing the angle from which you exercise that muscle. For example, to stimulate the upper chest, we would normally perform exercises on an incline bench, but we can also do the exercises in a standing position. To target the middle of the chest, we would normally use a flat bench, but we can also lay flat on the floor or lay on a folded up blanket or yoga mat. The lower chest is usually exercised by working out on a decline bench, but again, we can also target it by raising our feet off the floor or lifting the weight above our head. In a nutshell, moving beyond the angle of the body, the upper chest will be targeted by doing movements that involve shoulder flexion. The middle chest will be targeted by doing horizontal adduction movements, especially ones that don't involve shoulder flexion or extension, and the lower chest will be targeted with movements that involve shoulder extension. So, okay, with that in mind, here are 9 great chest exercises which will hit your chest from all angles, and you can do all of these without a bench. Number 1 is resistance band raised leg push-ups. Number 2 is reverse dumbbell chest press. Number 3 is the dumbbell T push-up. Number 4 is the standing upward chest fly. Number 5 is standing chest press. Number 6 is the folded mat chest fly. Number 7 is a folded mat dumbbell pullover. Number 8 is the single arm floor press. And number 9 is front dips. Now, okay, let's go through each one of those and break them down so you can put them all together and get fit. Let's start with the resistance band raised leg push-ups. Now, to do this one, you need a platform to put your feet on, like a step or a chair or a stool, and a resistance band, of course. Start kneeling in front of the platform while you wrap the resistance band around your back and around your hands. Then get into a plank position and place your feet on the platform. Ideally, your body will be parallel to the floor, or your feet can be slightly higher than your head. Now, do as many push-ups as you can. If you have trouble doing at least 8 push-ups, you may want to choose a lighter resistance band or maybe none at all. Now, the next one is the reverse dumbbell chest press. For anyone who's used to doing a regular old chest press, this may feel a little wonky at first, but stick with it. Basically, you lay on your back, knees bent, with a dumbbell in each hand. You then do a basic chest press, but in this version, you grip the dumbbells with your palms facing backwards towards you. This minor grip difference targets your pectoral muscles in a very unique way. The next one is the dumbbell T push-up. So for this one, you get yourself into a push-up position while holding a dumbbell in each hand. Place your hands directly under your shoulders with your palms facing each other. Then do a push-up, but when you get back to the top of that push-up, lift one dumbbell off the ground and rotate your body until it creates the shape of the letter T. Then go back down and do another push-up. Each rep consists of a push-up and a twist, so it's best to actually alternate reps from left to right. Now the next one is the standing upward chest fly. Now this one is similar to a front raise exercise, but with a twist of the wrist, this is an effective chest exercise. Now to do this, start in a standing position with your dumbbells just out in front of your sides with your palms facing forward. Now bend your elbows slightly as you lift both of your arms up to meet at mid-chest height. Now don't swing your arms, just use nice controlled movements up and down. Now the next exercise is the standing chest press. Doing a chest press while you're standing will target your pecs in a really unique way, which can stimulate new muscle growth very effectively. Now you only need one dumbbell to do this exercise since you will be grasping it on either side. The movement is simple, but it's not easy since you will be fighting gravity the entire time. Now for this reason, choosing a dumbbell of the correct weight is key. Now make sure you can press it in and out at mid-chest height successfully without rounding your shoulders or collapsing in your back. Now the next exercise is the folded mat chest fly. Now to prepare for this one, roll up a yoga mat or a blanket so you can lay on it and be raised off the ground just enough to give your elbows the ability to go past chest height. Now, if you have a stability ball or a Bosu, you can lay on that. Once you are comfortable, simply perform chest flies the way you would if you had spent all your hard-earned money on a weight bench. Now, the next exercise is folded mat dumbbell pullovers. Once again, roll up a mat or a blanket so you can put it under your back, and of course, a stability ball would also work. Then, hold a single dumbbell with both hands with your arms extended above your chest. Now, keeping your arms nice and straight, lower the dumbbell behind your head, but don't let it touch the floor, and stop when you feel a stretch in your latissimus dorsi, or your lats. Now, on the way back up to that starting position again, rotate your hands and your arms inward rather than outward so you activate more of your chest muscles instead of your lats. Now keep your core engaged the whole time and don't let your ribs jut upward or arch your back at all. The next exercise is the single arm floor press. For this one, you can lay flat on the floor. No need for a rolled up mat or a blanket. And you only need one dumbbell since this one works best if done unilaterally or one arm at a time. By doing it this way, you can develop balanced strength in your core and stability. Now start on your back with your legs out straight, with the dumbbell in one hand and your other hand out flat on the ground at a 90-degree angle from your body. Now as you press the weight up and down with one hand, you should feel your core engage, making this one more than just a chest-building movement. And the final one is front dips. Now this one is currently my favorite exercise, and it is a great stand-in for a decline bench press. Now to do this, you just place a platform of some sort in front of you and place your palms on it. Make sure your knees are far enough off the ground that you will be able to lower your chest down toward the platform without hitting the ground. Use slow and controlled movements and concentrate on engaging your chest muscles and not only relying on your shoulders. Okay, let's put these all together into 4 supersets. And as a reminder, supersets are back-to-back exercises performed with minimal rest. So superset number 1 would be resistance band raised leg push-ups, followed immediately by reverse dumbbell chest press, and then you can take a rest for 45 to 60 seconds and then repeat that superset 3 times through. Now, superset number 2 would be dumbbell T push-ups into standing upward chest fly, then take a little rest, 45 to 60 seconds should do, and repeat that one 3 times through. Then move on to superset number 3, which is standing chest press, followed by raised chest fly. Then again, take a little rest and repeat this 3 times through. And superset number 4 would be raised dumbbell pullovers, followed by single arm floor press. Again, rest and repeat. And then your finisher would be doing those awesome front dips to failure. Just keep going until you can't go anymore. All right. Thanks for listening, everyone. Let me know what you think of that workout. It's one of my favorites right now, so I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. Now, remember, you can find me all over social media as Get Fit Guy, but did you know you can also find me as myself at brockarmstrong.com or on all the social media as Coach Brock Arm. That's Coach Brock Armstrong, but take off that strong part. Coach Brock Arm. And don't forget to tune in next week because I'm going to be talking about bone density, but I've brought on a special guest, Dr. Mark Bubbs, to give us the lowdown on how this all works. So you won't want to miss that one. Now, my name is Brock Armstrong. I'm the Get Fit Guy, asking you, what are you waiting for? Get a nice, strong chest.